came to Colorado to medical school from rural Arizona, and my intent had been to return to Patagonia, Arizona as a family practice doctor. But in my fourth year of medical school, I was helping take care of a youngster with kidney failure who became Dr. Tom Starzl's first kidney transplant. This opened my eyes to a whole different world, and I ended up pursuing the role of dialysis and transplant for the rest of my career. Part of that is having finished my fellowship here at University of Colorado, I was invited to go to England to start transplant in England. A very exciting prospect for a young person with a young family. It was a wonderful year, and that program has continued to be successful. I've returned to Denver then and pursued the world of dialysis and transplant. But Dr. Starzl, who started all of this, including the first liver in 1963, was hired away to Pittsburgh. So we had a void with no transplant available in the area. The transplant program was reconstituted, but one of the things that had to happen is we needed to have organs for transplant. And so that led to the creation of the Colorado Organ Recovery System, which later evolved to being called the Donor Alliance, the present organization that serves that role now. So that was successfully undertaken, and the University of Colorado remains one of the premier transplant centers of the world. About 24 years ago, I first became involved with the School of Medicine admissions. It's probably the most fulfilling thing that I have been involved with. It turns out, late in life, I found out that I have a mild form of hemophilia, and I've had a couple of major bleeding episodes in my life, one of which occurred about 3 years ago, and was ultimately in intensive care with a nosebleed that required 8 units of blood transfusion to support me. A young woman came in, an ENT doctor, and said she thought she could finally get this stopped. She went to work and in fact did get it stopped. And at the end of that, she said, "You probably don't remember me, but you interviewed me for medical school." The thing that's going to change dramatically from when I started medical school and the first solid organ transplants were done is the future of medicine is going to be very different. We've gone from the era of solid organ transplant to the new world of stem cell transplants, where you basically will have the opportunity to cure yourself. The whole world of medicine is going to change dramatically, and it's going to be an exciting, rewarding time to practice medicine.